Good morning, everyone. I am kind of not really ready. I didn't set up or anything, so I'm kind of, you know what I mean, out of sorts. So I wanted to show you guys, unless I lost it already. Oh, here it is. So I had said that I was going to show this on a, I think a Worthwhile Wednesday, and I forgot. So I just took an old Diamond Dots wax case, caddy, whatever you want to call it, and I stuck some blue tack in here. So I'm going to show you how I fill a pen with blue tack. Oh, tweezers. Oh, there they are. In case I need them. So this is a diamond painting pen I got from Diamond Art Club. Oh, did I say Welcome to the Starlight Realm by Jess? I'm Jessica. I don't know if I said that, sorry. I'm a little out of sorts, like I said. Yesterday, so I roll the blue tack up in my fingers, and I just kind of like start pushing it in, like so, like this, and just kind of try to keep squishing it down in there, and like flattening it out and squishing it down in there. And then I try to drop the pen. So I'm filming in the morning, which isn't normal for me. We've had that discussion. But tonight we go play D&D, so we don't get back until real late, like midnight. So I won't have time tonight to film and get up a video. I'm doing it now. I'll upload it for it to go up, I don't know, like 4 o'clock or something today. So I just kind of keep pushing it, and I use my tweezer. You see what I'm doing? I use my tweezer. Sorry, again, it's morning, so I'm still battling the goop. And I just keep kind of sticking it down in there and everything. So, yeah. So that's how I load the single placer side. So that should be good. I think it's okay. And then for the multi-placer side, this is a 2-placer. Oh, by the way, this pen is from Diamond Art Club, but these metal tips are from a set that I got on Amazon. It came with the bent single placer, a regular single placer, which is actually in this pen that you guys have seen me use, a 2-placer, a 3-placer, a 4, a 5. It did come with, I think, like 6 maybe, or 7, 8, maybe a 9 or a 10. I don't use any that big. I don't like to multi-place that big. And then I think it did come with a metal straightener. So I take a little bit bigger of a piece for the multi-placer side and like roll it in my fingers and then stick it down in there. I'll put the extra back and just kind of keep working it in, just like I do with the single placer. Just kind of keep shoving it down in there, making sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So anyway, what I was getting ready to say yesterday was really trying for work. We have a ton of closings today, like 140, which is really high for a Friday. I mean, Fridays are always bigger because people like to do their closings on Friday. They take the day or a half day or whatever, which makes sense. I get it. I would be the same way. But 140 is like way high. Well, we've still got a girl off on vacation. She'll be back Monday. And we're, just a bit short-staffed. And I had a closing yesterday that I had to be the notary on. So that takes up extra time in my day. There's still too much in there. Yeah. I just kind of use my fingernail. You could use the side of your tweezers. I take off the excess, pull it back up, and throw it back in the pot. But that takes up extra time, and we just had a lot of stuff going on at work. And then there were layoffs again yesterday. There's been so many rounds of layoffs. And it's just been very, very hard, very trying. Because I've been with the company that I'm with, that I work for, a really long time. And at this point, I don't know everybody, but we're going to start with 996. But at this point, we've basically gotten down to like 40 some people. And we, at one point, we were up over 300 employees. And, it's just the name of the game. Title industry, banking industry, which, is how we get our business, has always been, feast or famine. We've just had a feast for the past couple of years because the industry, was doing well. The interest rates were low, so everybody was refinancing and everything, and yeah, so we, made a lot of money. We got bonuses. We had overtime, and we're at the point now where things are slow, and I am not slow. Like, our particular division team is not slow, but the company as a whole is slow. So they laid off again yesterday. One of the ladies that they laid off, it's not that I was particularly like super close to her or whatever, but she had been with the company like 16 years. It would have been 16 years come December. And that group, she wasn't on my team. See that stringy, that happens sometimes with the blue tack. That's the only thing you got to be careful. She didn't work for my team. My team wasn't affected, as I said, but this other team that she did get laid off from, that department has almost been completely, well, it has been, like, the only person there still is the manager, and I think the only reason maybe that she's still there, and this is from her mouth, is because she was technically on vacation yesterday, today, Monday, and Tuesday. So, like, they wouldn't lay you off, I guess, when you're on vacation. So, but also maybe there's still a little bit of knowledge that they need to gain from her. Moving on to 3.325. There's only a few of these. I didn't really need that many. I pulled out way too many. I'm not going to put the stopper in just for that. But so I took yesterday's layoffs particularly hard. I think yesterday was just a very emotionally charged day. I am also close to starting my cycle, and I did not take it well. I was literally sobbing and bawling on the phone to my boss and saying, you know, like, do we need to start looking for other jobs? Are they shutting down the company? Da da da. And she's like, no, you know. And then management called a meeting. So my boss was like, oh shoot, I guess we'll find out, you know. So we get into a team meeting, and they're like, you know, there was a reduction in staff, and they tell us everybody, I think there was like 5, 6 people, something like that, and from different departments, and you know, they're telling us about everything, and you know, oh, sorry, 898. And they get done, you know, going over stuff, and they're like, anybody have any questions or comments, anything I want to say? And there were people saying no, and I spoke up because that's just who I am. I'm not going to not say something. Like, you know, other people will speculate or be like, oh my god, I'm so worried or whatever. I will just ask. It's just who I am. So I said, you know, do we need to be worried? Is the company shutting the doors? And the big boss assured us that no, that's not happening. That's not our client's intention and everything, and talking about updating our technology and, you know, whatnot. And I was just like, okay, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, but would they tell us the truth? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, my boss, bigger boss, she's a pretty straight shooter, and I appreciate that about her. I'm a straight shooter, so we get along well in that respect. Like, don't bullshit me. Don't BS me. I don't like it. It's not, you know, I'm not okay with that. I'd rather just be told the truth. So yeah. So that happened yesterday at work. So my mind has been very, very full with that thought. Like, I talked with my husband, of course, about it, and we were like, well, here's some good takeaways. I do a lot of work for my company. I have done anything and everything through hard times, through good times that they've asked for. You know, I always do overtime when I'm asked. I always do, you know, whatever jobs they ask me to do, whether they're within my scope or not. I learn new things. I volunteer for, you know, more work. I'm happy to help any department or whatever that needs it. I have always made myself available in that sense to the company. And I'm a notary, like I said, so I do you know, that function for the company, which is, you know, a specialized thing. So you know, my husband and I were talking, like, I truly believe that I've done everything I can. So yeah, so things have been a little crazy past couple of days. I'm tired, which I know you guys are probably sick of hearing. But like that kind of thing is like mentally taxing. So see that dark one? I don't know where that goes. It's not green. The only two colors around it are like a really dark green and like a carrot orange. So I'm not sure where this looks like. A dark brown. Almost looks like K, doesn't it? Which is 3371. Do we think that is K? Oh, I've got two on my pen. Let's put those down first. Is that the same color? Yeah, that is. Look at that. We're like detectives. Oh. Do you think that's the same drill? Did he jump back in that tray with those lighter browns? Was he like, no, I'm a lighter brown? Do you do that with inanimate objects? Do you give them human personality traits? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me a crazy person? Probably. So moving on. I'll get away from the work is crazy stuff. So my youngest daughter had book fairs today at school. And she was like, oh, I really want to do book fair, blah, 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 go to book fair. So I look at my wallet and I don't have any cash. I look at my husband's wallet and he doesn't have any cash. So we just don't really carry a lot of cash around. And so she had like her birthday 20 up on our mantle above our fake fireplace. And I was like, all right, I'm going to send you with this 20. And I put it in an envelope. Like they send home an envelope, her school does. And I wrote a note on it, you know, there's $20, but she's not allowed to spend all $20. She can, you know, have $5, and she's not to buy any like crap, you know, like no junk, no pencils, no posters, no, you know, weird stuff. She's allowed to buy a book. So, and she's to bring the change back. Oops. So we'll see how that goes today when she gets home from school. Those upside down. Hopefully it goes fine. This first little while while you're getting this blue tack going, there's a lot of like readjusting and squishing it back in and stuff. Both sides. Sorry if you can hear that. That was my stomach growling. Hungry, I guess. But yeah, so book fair. Do you guys remember book fair? It was exciting as kids. That's why we always try to give our kids money for the book fair, because, you know, A, we want them to read, we want them to be avid readers. And B, we remember it was exciting. It was an exciting thing to do. So, my older daughter has a dance tonight. They're doing like a winter wonderland dance or something like that. And she was like, I really want to go, da da da. So we're gonna let her go to that. I asked her if she was just wearing like jeans or a dress or whatever, and she was like, no, a dress, and I was like, oh, what? And I was like, well, how much does it get in? It's $5. Okay. And I'll need money for snacks because there'll be concession. I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, well, I guess I could give her the 15 that the other kid brings back because, again, I don't have any cash and my husband doesn't have any cash. But he has an appointment today, so he's running out. So maybe he could just pick up some cash. The bank or the machine. I'm gonna finish the square. I gotta make coffee here in a minute and start work. There we go. There's that. We're getting close, kids. Is it weird that I've got like 3 different diamond painting pens sitting here? Okay. Sorry for the crinkle, that's the clear cover. Let's do one thing at a time. Come on, Jessica, get it together. Okay, put the diamonds away before we tip those over. Oh, speaking of tipping over diamonds, I spilled all of these the other night. The blue, number 4, 384 or 3843 on the floor. I had them sitting in the tray on top of the painting. Well, at this point, the painting is very like bottom heavy because I finished almost the whole thing, and I got up because I heard somebody's car beeping, like not the alarm, just like beep, like the locking beep. So I got up to go check it out and be nosy, basically. And when I did, I pulled the whole painting off. Well, when I pulled the painting off, the tray was sitting on the painting, so the diamonds went flying, and I had to sit on the floor and pick them all up, and then pick the dog hair out of the diamonds because we have a husky and her hair is everywhere. Anyway, so I had 3 diamond painting pens sitting here. So this is like a thinner one, like I was saying, that I got from Diamond Art Club. I really liked it because it was like all swirly whirly and kind of galaxy like. So that's that one. Then I got this one, this purple one that has like bits of orange through it. That one's off of Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. Oh, let's go over. I have blue tack in this one. We just loaded that one. This one has pink wax. And then this one I bought from Add More Zest, which is Rebecca, or 4 Kids at 147. And I just loved the pink sparkly. Like, it's just so pretty. Like, it mesmerizes me. Like, I could literally be like staring at it. And this one has a glue dot in the single placer side and pink wax in the multi-placer side. I'm gonna move this out of the way. What you see here. So this is all just this strip of crust and then this part right up here. So I usually work oh my god, you guys are gonna hate that, huh? I usually work left to right. I have worked right to left sometimes. But this, oh, there's a drone on in place. You can feel them when you run your hand over them. I actually love to like run my hand over it. Anyway, I have worked right to left on paintings. Generally start in either the bottom, that way, left-hand corner, or the right-hand bottom corner. I have not yet started a canvas at the top. Maybe the next one. I don't know, we'll see. But we could do this square. Look at my uneven line. Is this diamond? No, that paper is straight. Maybe I just had it on there wonky. Cause see him? He's on that next row up, and I did, what, like 10 or so diamonds. I don't know. So yeah, so the painting's getting to the point where like I can't let go of it because it'll roll off the table. So this is the next square I'm gonna start on. I thought I had another release paper here somewhere, but I don't. I guess it's okay. Look, I actually have some extras that I haven't put in the pots. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna. The baggie was open. If I'm gonna end up needing them or not. We do have a lot of this color, I think, coming up. 938 is N. Yeah, it's like a bunch of the border kind of thing. So there's a couple, I think there's like 3 other colors in here that I still have some of, but they may be coming up as well. There's a couple of colors, I have to say. I'm about to cover this because I'm gonna be coffee. Ugh, such a hot mess today. It's gonna be one of them days. Anyway, I have a couple of colors that I'm actually worried about. That I'm hoping I don't need a lot of still because they're getting well, that one's not bad. But like, see, like they're getting really low. I would hate for my first Diamond Art Club, like big picture to be one that I run out of diamonds. That was not bad. See, there's N. We could fill him up. Want to do that? Look. Might as well, right? I still have some over here too that like I have that I just wrote the numbers on because I had extra. Oh, so how about this? I never knew this. So I always open baggies by like grabbing a hold of the 2 sides and pulling, and sometimes that like damages the bag and stuff. I was watching another YouTuber, please forgive me, I don't remember who it was, but they showed that you can just roll it between your fingers like that. See? And they pop open. What? I feel like I've been doing things wrong my whole life sometimes when you guys show me stuff. Ooh. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll pour them all in so that it's not too full. And then put it back in this baggie. There we go, he's filled up again. But yeah, I've got quite a few that I'm just kind of like, there's not many, but we're getting to the top of the picture where there's not really much left to it, you know? So it's just kind of like the border at this point. I think there's the very top of a few books. There's the pots and pans, which is mainly, see, A is low. But T is not too bad. Y either. But it's mainly those colors. K, a lot of, and I have more of these. Down arrow. But again, I have a full pot of those over here. So I think I'll be fine. I'm trying to trust the process. H, but again, I have a whole pot over here. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm worried. I have more of these in a baggie. I don't know, guys. Sorry for the yawn. Alright, well that's it from me. I'm gonna make coffee and get to work. See you later.